Hey guys, got the first update for you in quite a while. And I'm just going to start this off by saying quite a lot has changed. If you can't tell, this is where the water monitor enclosure used to be. We'll talk more about that here in a second, but I wanted to jump on the opportunity because the new Cuviers dwarf caiman is actually out right now. His lights have been off for a little while. His nightlight has been turned on, and saw him out. Figured this would be a good chance to get a decent video. Probably shouldn't be holding my camera right above the water. Doesn't seem like a good idea to me. But here he is. He's probably about 4 or 5 inches of body, maybe 6 inches of tail. He's not quite a foot long yet, I don't think. There goes a snail. And I think he's about to join it next. He's starting to be more and more unhappy that we're staring at him. I try to stress him out as little as possible, but I figured I'd give you guys a video. Looks like he made a little poop up there too. He's been eating slowly. He eats maybe a couple chunks of fish every day, but he does eat every now and then. He might have actually eaten a couple of the feeder fish that I have in here. I've got a couple Danios, I don't know how you're actually supposed to say it. I say Danio. I've got a couple zebra Danios in there. There's like 2 minnows that are left over from when I had the turtle in here. One of them's super pregnant, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that, because they're not the best feeder fish. I'm going to turn on this this UVB bulb for you guys, just to get some better lighting. I'm sure he's pissed off now. I'm sure he's unhappy with me. This is actually a pothos inside of a aquaponics basket. And, you just wash all the dirt off the roots. This thing is doing great. All these ones that are standing straight up like this, all brand new leaves. And this is a Sunblaze fixture. It runs a T5 bulb. If you guys are more interested in that, I can give you more info. Caiman don't really require UV at all, but I really do like the look of the plant. So yeah, there's like 3 or 4 mystery snails in there. Really hoped they would have had babies by now. That hasn't happened. And there's just a big slate that sits on top of those cinder blocks, so we can go underneath it. I've got a water heater right there. This is an 85-gallon stock tank. I thought it was smaller, and so my water heater isn't quite big enough. So I also run a ceramic bulb up top. And right here, if you want to watch my older videos, to fact check me real quick, because I don't remember what my canister filter is called. It's one of those ones made specifically for turtles that they still sell at the pet stores for real cheap. It does great. Same ratings as some of the more expensive stuff. And there's also a do-it-yourself skimmer in there that I also did a video on in the past. And so essentially I just wanted to run through. Oh, you might have just seen a little baby fish dart through there. Show you this guy just because he's a beautiful new addition. I am incredibly happy with him. At first, I was under the impression that he was a smooth front, just because of how much beautiful orange there is on him. He's not. I looked closer at the skull shape. I was sold him as a smooth front. It's definitely just the Cuviers. Very pretty Cuviers. Very excited to see how this guy's future works. And I don't use my skimmer at night, only because it's got like 300 gallons per hour, and they do like fast-moving water. He likes to stand right on the edge of his rock and just kind of let that fast water support his body. But I figured it'll be more peaceful for him at night. I probably shouldn't be bothering him. He's just now starting to get to this level of calmness. He won't eat in front of me, but I can go in there and pick him up when I need to. I try not to handle him unless it's absolutely necessary. But when I do need to, like if I need to do a quick rinse out of that bucket, anything like that, no problem. Oh, and so right here, this is just some metal mesh that I stretched across half of it. That's a 75-watt bulb there, and the other one's hanging out over there. And there's just a 75-watt black light. Well, it's a heat light, not an actual black light. But it puts off rays that he can't see. He loves to go up there and bask. There's never any light in the green trees enclosure because it works off of heat tape. I don't even know. Oh, he's in his water. So yeah, green tree python. He's turning really green, doing really good. Big old female ghost. She's doing great. My pain in the neck. Purple albino, golden child, reticulated python will probably try and bite me. Right now, he's not. There comes his head. I'm going to close this before he gets the chance to. But beautiful animal. I love him. Eats like a champ, but he's a punk. Our GHI Mojave is doing great. Lots of good sheds, lots of good feeds. I believe this is the leopard geckos. Yeah, they're chilling. And this is actually the most aggressive snake I own. And it is a Florida swampland king snake. Oh, there he is. Whew. He's a giant turd, but I love him. He's beautiful. So that guy's doing great as well. And her heat light timer has timed out. It's her bedtime. But this is Bertha. She's actually seeming like she's gotten bigger and bigger since the last time you guys saw her. Same enclosure. Everyone's in the same enclosures. Only thing that's really different is the fish tank, but their lights are out. Lights are all out upstairs. I don't feel like waking anybody up, so I'm going to show you guys for now. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more updates on anything, I will definitely be trying to keep on top of it more. But let's talk about why I got rid of the Asian water monitor. So, I pretty much got the opportunity to join a program out in Texas. It's not really a program. It's more of just an opportunity as a corrections officer. And they'll take you at 18 with a high school diploma. So I'm going to go out there for that. And it'll be in a little bit less than maybe a year's time because I'm still trying to save up more and more money before I fully move out of the house. And your first year, you're being trained, and then the rest of the time, it's normal, 100% correction officer. Good pay. It's not anything fantastic, but it would be something that I would be able to easily do, something I'm not really 100% passionate about, but still something I could put my passions in. And I do really plan on opening up my own reptile shop. And the thing is, I'm probably going to be in my own apartment for maybe 4 or 5 years before I'm able to live in my own house and start opening a shop. And let me just give you guys a quick view of this wall. Wall to wall, this is probably only like 13 feet. And Artie is a Sumatran, she's still alive. She's in great hands. She's actually in a privately owned zoo type thing. I'm so happy that that's where she is. It's a great place. I love it. It's actually in Indiana, and so I had to ship her out there, but it went flawlessly. But my thought was, if in that 4 or 5 year time, I can't have Artie in my house, and my dad's not going to be able to support her because she's been in a really weird growth stunt for a long time. But then she just started pounding food, pounding size, getting big, fast. And I figured the fairest thing I could do for her would be to get her into a great home like I did. And also along the way, I decided to pick up one of my literal dream animals. I've always dreamed of owning a caiman. Some food just chilling right there. Hopefully I didn't distract him from eating. Hopefully this experience doesn't make it to where he doesn't want to eat tonight. It probably will, though, if I'm being honest. Just because I turned the lights on while he's sleeping. Not sleeping, while he was waking up. And now I'm bothering him. See a little snail cruising around there. So I figured the fairest thing I could do would be to move her into a better home. And I also picked up an animal that I'm really passionate about. And this guy, I understand fully. Trust me, I've done so much research in the past years that I've wanted one. He'll be slow enough growing to where I'll be comfortable either taking him with me or leaving him here for a little while. So, I feel like I did the right thing. I'm truly passionate about the animal that I have right now, and I know she's in an amazing home. And honestly, I've never had an attachment to my pet reptiles. It's always been more or less a buy-sell trade thing for me. That sounds bad to some people, but I always make sure they're rehomed into a really good place before I do anything. If you guys have any questions, anything like that, leave a comment. I'm generally on my phone, so I'll get to you. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.